This alone shows that the Roman Catholic Church is wrong. Have a listen to this.
About Islam being salvific. However, some people do take issue with the Catholic Church saying that Muslims and Christians worship the same God, but it's just plainly true. Now, to be sure, Muslims are mistaken about many things about God. They don't believe in the Trinity. They don't believe that Jesus is God. So they are definitely wrong about the nature of God. But when they say the word God, they are referring to the same God that we are referring to, even though they have many of these misconceptions about him. Maybe an analogy would help here. Let's say that I am talking about Abraham Lincoln, and a friend of mine says, oh yeah, Abraham Lincoln, the vampire slayer, right? Now, I would say that my friend has some very strange ideas about Abraham Lincoln that I don't believe are correct. However, we are still talking about the same person. Now, with that hopefully sorted out.
This is called trying to defend something that's just obviously indefensible. And the analogy with Abraham Lincoln doesn't work. Imagine if someone said to you, hey, you know Ben Shapiro, the guy with the grey beard and the pointy hat. He goes on an adventure with Bilbo to help the dwarves reclaim Erebor. I think you would say to them, hey, you might be using the word Ben Shapiro, but you're thinking of Gandalf the Grey. And so the name Ben Shapiro is irrelevant, because even though they might be saying that word, they're actually thinking about someone completely different. And so while the Muslims might use the word God or Allah, they're actually thinking of a different God than the God who is Father, Son, and Spirit. Think about it like this. If the Muslims worship a one-person God, how can they possibly be worshipping the same God as the Christian who believes in the God who is Father, Son, and Holy Spirit? Doesn't that show that the Muslims are worshipping a false God, a demon God, not the same God of the God of Christians? And so this is why I think this disproves the claims of Roman Catholicism, because you would never have found this in Vatican I or prior. No one believed that the Muslims worship the same God as the Christians. Of course they don't. And so this is another reason why you shouldn't be locked in with Roman Catholicism.